Hey guys, it's Michael, and I wanted to let you guys know what I do to prep for a marathon. I have a marathon on Sunday. It is currently Friday, so I thought, hey, why don't I tell you what I do to prepare for this marathon? So right now I am in what we call a taper week, which is a week in which you run less miles than you would normally in training. So I had 2 runs and I did a bike ride earlier in the week. My 2 runs was a 6-mile run and a 4-mile run. And then 2 days before the marathon, so Friday and Saturday, I don't run at all. I just relax, I rest. It's part of training and it's super important because you want your glucose levels and glycogen storage to be at peak. You want it to be saturated and your liver to have as much glucose in it as possible and your muscles to have as much glucose and glycogen in their muscle fibers and everything. So anyways, that's what I do to prepare my body for rest and recovery. Some of the things that I use during the marathon that has to be ready before the marathon is, I have it all laid out here. The first thing I use is this. It's a Vega Sports hydrator, energizer. It's a pre-workout drink. This is not my favorite thing, but it does give me a lot of energy and a lot of, I feel like I can run faster when I drink this before a run. So it does really help, but the flavor is not the greatest. It kind of hurts my stomach, but it kind of goes away once I start running and I'm a mile down the road. I've forgotten about it. But getting this down is the worst. I just went to Super Supplements and the lady that was there recommended another brand. I've never tried it. And that brings me to a huge point. Huge, repeat it, exclamation point, never, ever try something new in a race. That is the worst thing, whether it's clothing or whether it's nutrition that you've never done before, whether it's wearing a belt and you've never run with a belt or you've never drank water while you run. Those things you have to practice and you have to see what your body does. So my body doesn't like it, but it helps. And so I don't want to try something new and replace it when I've never used the new thing. Something else that I use is these little guys. This is Vega. It is a electrolyte hydrator. Both of these are plant-based brands. And it's great. This is my favorite thing. It's just electrolytes. I put it in water. And I drink this. So my belt that I use, it has 4 different bottles on it, and 3 of them will be hydrators. So I have 3 hydrators, and 1 will just be regular water. The reason why I carry 1 as regular water is because I use that to get the next thing down, which is goo. Goo is the lovely energy gels that runners use. They're fun. This one isn't too bad. I've used it before. It's a chocolate one, so I think it tastes like pudding, chocolate pudding. So I like it. Some of these are not good. They do not taste good, but you gotta figure out your own taste and what you like and what you don't like. I've had orange flavored ones. Those are gross. I've had raspberry. Those are also not great. This one is good. I like the chocolate. The Power, I think it's Power Bar, has a chocolate one. That is really good. So these ones are good. I'll carry probably 2 of them and I'll pick 2 more up during the run. I do have currently 4, but like I said, I'm going to do 2 on my belt, and then as I go, I think there's 2 or 3 that you can pick up as you go through the aid stations. The last piece of nutrition that I use is these guys. This is Cliff Blocks. The strawberry flavor. I use the strawberry. I've tried the dark cherry. I don't like the dark cherry. That's what you have to do when you train, is try stuff like this, because if you don't try this and then you get on the race and you're running along and you're like gonna pop a block and it's disgusting, you're not gonna wanna keep doing it, you know? And these ones are good. I don't do well with the cherry. I know that because I've tried both of them during training runs. This is great. I got these at a run that I was at one time. I got it at an aid station and they were great. So I've used them ever since that run, and that was a couple years ago. The other thing that I need to have is my race bib. Race bibs, important. And these little guys, the little safety pins that go on them, important, because you gotta attach it. You can see that I'm wearing the Tacoma City Marathon 2017 shirt. This is the shirt that I got from the packet pickup today, and I will not be wearing this on Sunday. Don't wear new clothing. I've worn shirts that I've gotten at races before. Not a good decision. You will chafe, or you could chafe. Maybe you won't, but you could. And I don't want to chafe, so I have a shirt that I'm going to wear that is tried and true. It's my trusted race shirt. It's a red long sleeve, which I will push up to my elbow, which seems really stupid because, oh, why wouldn't you just wear a t-shirt that goes to here? I don't know. I like the option of being able to pull it all the way down or pull it up to here. It's weird. I just love the shirt, and so that's what I'm gonna wear. I also have shorts that I'm going to wear. They're black shorts that I really like. They're a little tighter because they have this inner lining that like forms to the leg a little bit, which I really like. So those are the things I do. I have all my clothing. I'll be wearing my Brooks hat, and I will be wearing sunglasses during the race. So those are all things I do to get ready. You know, that's the setup. There's a new thing that I'm going to be doing, and it's this right here. This is a combination of beet, apple, and carrot juice. Beets are really good for you. Number one, they're just good for you. But for endurance athletes, they have nitrate. They have nitrate in them, which gets converted to nitrite, which then gets converted to nitric oxide, which sounds very confusing. But nitric oxide will help your muscles work better, blood flow is better to the muscles, and your oxygen usage is more efficient. So you're more energy efficient. And I read this study that said that this beet juice, if you just drank beet juice, like 2.5 hours into your workout, you will start getting the effects of that. So I think I'm going to just do some beet juice before the run, which is probably an hour before, so that, you know, as I'm going into it, my body is already starting to get the nitric oxide in and like everything's flowing well. Neurotransmitters better, so, you know, firing the muscles, gotta go. So that's all things that you have to like think about, what you want to do, what you don't want to do in a race. But the beet juice said that you can save about 1 to 2% on energy cost, like your time-wise, it goes down 1 to 2%, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're saving time, 1 to 2% is free money. It's free time that you don't have to do in energy expenditure. So that's like really important. Something else that I've been doing is like visualizing, mentally preparing myself for what is to come. 26 miles is a long way, so mentally preparing yourself for it is really important, and that's what I'm doing. The book that I'm reading, which is by Chrissy Wellington, A Life Without Limits, I read something in there that has changed my mental preparation so much. It is like the coolest piece of advice that I probably have ever read or gotten, and it's the marathon. You can split it into 4 sets of 10 kilometers. So a marathon is 42 kilometers, and 4 sets of 10 would be 40, right? So then you have a little extra left over. But 10 kilometers is 6.2 miles. That's nothing. Easy. So when you say, okay, I'm in set 1, okay, going to set 2. So you're running set 2, you're still feeling good. When you're done with set 2, when it's about 12.4, almost halfway done with this marathon, you're halfway through your set. So you're like, I'm halfway done with this. This is awesome. And it just breaks it up so you don't feel like you are saying, oh, I've got half a marathon left. You know, I've got finished the first half. I'm on the second half. That's daunting, 26 miles. And then saying like, oh, I have to hit this mile mark at this time and say, oh, I have to hit 7-minute miles every single mile for 26 miles. That is daunting on your mind. But if you're like, oh, I only have to do this 6-mile set in this amount of time, like, fine. And then I go to the next set and I do it in this amount of time and hopefully it goes well. Or if it doesn't go well, you can be like, okay, I have this set to make up some time. Do that. Instead of doing it by mile per mile per mile, you start saying, like if you do a 7:30 mile, right? You do a 7:30 and you're like, crap, I just did a 7:30 mile. What am I going to do? Like, this is crazy. And then your mind starts being like, you need to speed up, you need to speed up. And you run faster for 1 mile. And then you do with like a 6:25 or something crazy because you think, oh, I gotta go faster. Or I just went up a hill and I slowed down and now I gotta go faster. No. Do not worry. Just focus on the set that you're in and do it set by set by set. And then you only have like a little over a mile to go at the end of the 4th set. And you'll be just so excited to be finishing that it's like, yes, okay, 4th set is over. I'm gonna finish it, go to strong strides to the finish, cross the finish line, and you're done. So those are some of the things that I am doing to mentally prepare myself to run 26 miles. It's a really long ways. You know, you just got to focus on, you know, have you done it before? I've done it 7 times, okay? 7 times I've done this. This is my 8th go at the marathon, number 8. So I just have to remember, like, yes, it's a daunting number. It's a really long ways, but I've done this before. I've done this race 3 times. This is my 4th year doing this. I came 23rd last year, so I really want to do better than last year's race. I am attempting Boston again. This is a Boston qualifier, and I feel really good about it. I haven't done a lot of long distance, but I've done a lot of speed work. I've done a lot of bike work. I've rested my legs, and I think I'm ready to go. So, you know, I'm really excited, and I hope that you guys are too. If you are runners, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you know, that's okay. You know, you can just wish me luck. Wish me luck. Give this video a thumbs up. Push the thumbs up button so that I get your good luck thumbs. And subscribe to my channel because I post videos all the time. Not all of them are about running, but some of them are because I'm a runner. And I run all over the place. So anyways, yeah, subscribe, thumbs up. What else do you do? Comment. Leave a comment below. Leave some like little happy thoughts, wishful thinking, like go, you can do it. Comments if you want. Leave them in there. I will make a video after saying how it went, what went well, what did not go well. Hopefully everything goes well. Pray for me. But yeah, I'm excited. Marathon number 8. All right. Have a good day. Peace, love. Later. Bye. I'm doing a marathon on Sunday. Okay.